means
How you know he was murdered?
That's quite apparent. Found him in his bed this morning.
How horrible. I'm so sorry.
The strangest part about it was that the bed only has some very minor scorch marks, but the body was completely charred.
Fast. I've heard of this before.
sounds like spontaneous human combustion. I've run into it many times.
Oh, well, he's a halfling, so this is a different story.
Spontaneous halfling combustion. Takes half as long, but twice as deadly.
Welcome back to the Natural Ones podcast, everybody. It's me, Zektown, your favorite DM. With me, as always, is Aiden, Jerry, and Pat.
Yellow.
Hi. Sounded like you almost forgot Pat's name for a second.
Well, he has it written as Gris, and I was like, that is not Pat's name.
I've actually only been answering as Gris at work lately. It's been confusing a lot of people.
Yeah, no one really knows what you're talking about.
No one has any idea what I'm talking about. That's right.
They're kind of worried, actually. They called me.
They're very concerned. They sent in a specialist. It's been a lot of fun.
Good times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's super funny. So yeah, welcome back to this wonderful game of D&D that we play week to week. What happened last time, guys?
I interrogated someone. It was great.
Who'd you interrogate? I think you bought some supplies from somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm going to interrogate someone. I got so excited about interrogating, I thought it already happened.
And you guys went shopping, right? You bought some starlight dust.
Mm-hmm.
I was very surprised, Jerry.
I handed over my gun to be like super upgraded.
Yeah, I was like shocked that you were like letting that thing out of your sight. So that's pretty awesome. We still need to talk about potential ideas.
It's gonna be sweet. That's all I
Yeah,
care.
so I'll send you a message about that. I am super excited about that. Besides that, you guys then went around the nice lake-ish area, subterranean lake area, over to the mayor's mansion, where you then went straight upstairs, and in front of you, the following scene plays out. You guys remember opening the doors and seeing the mayor burnt to a crisp on the bed.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we actually saw anything in the room. I think it was basically the doors open and we stepped.
Oh, well, surprise! The mayor has been burnt to a crisp.
Oh shit!
Is he still smoking?
No,
Is he okay?
he is definitely dead.
So not okay.
Not okay.
Okay.
No, not okay. Hugh is what he said.
He's
Not okay.
He's okay. I'm glad.
So yeah, there is a fairly charred body on the bed. You notice though that the bed itself isn't charred.
Oh no, we did notice this because I remarked spontaneous human combustion, seen it a million times.
Oh yeah. Right.
Which is why I thought this wasn't a surprise. But surprise again.
I could have sworn what's her name told us about it, and that's what spurred the spontaneous combustion. Like she told us that he like was like burned.
Anyways,
but nobody
we
knows
know
why.
now, and knowing is half the battle.
Okay. Just try not to have conflicting story arches here.
Yeah, that's not what you need in a murder mystery or anything.
It's great because everyone knows our attention to detail is exceptional. So.
Oh yeah.
That's what really sets us apart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally. So, yeah.
All right. So we're not really sure what caused them to burn up, right?
You have not inspected anything yet. Mira is there with you, and she sees the body again and actually starts tearing up.
Well, you guys should probably clean this up. Kind of a mess.
So you guys are kind of standing there at the foot of the bed and the rug area right there. What would you like to do?
Can we look? I'm going to look around for any clues. I'm going to look at the body, inspect the body for clues.
That's very descriptive.
Yeah, I want to check the body for clues. See if I can determine how he was burned.
All right. Make an investigation check. You're just like looking at the body physically and everything else?
Yeah. That is 18 plus. Oh yeah, so 20.
So a 20
Mhm.
investigation. That's fairly good, I would have to say.
Pretty astute.
So you notice that upon inspection, while looking at this pretty charred body and remains of this mare, that when you get to the extremities, the scorching seems to be particularly bad around the hands. You notice that you can't make out any individual fingers on the hands,
Mm-hmm.
and that they are especially charred black compared to some of the rest of the body, like some of the other
Okay.
parts of the body and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Can I go take a look at his bookcase over here? See what kind of things he's been reading up on and everything.
Sure.
What do you you guys are kind of just wasting your time here. You want me to handle this? You want me to handle this?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You gonna look for clues, or you gonna inspect the bookshelf? What are you doing in here?
I was just gonna ask him. I was gonna ask him what happened.
What? Oh, he's dead.
Good thing I have speak with the dead. Huzzah!
Can you read what that does, please?
You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer questions that you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. This spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy.
I will take special note of that statement right there.
We're friends. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only animating its spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that happened to it since it has died, and can't speculate about future events.
Okay.
So we get to ask it 5 questions.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have to be civil with it.
How do you like do this spell? Is it like you have to like set up? Is it like a ritual that you have to like do and everything else?
Casting time 1 act, range 10 feet. I need incense. I need to burn some incense. You, lady, who led us here, you got any incense?
Why would I have incense? I'm the mayor's assistant. I'm not some soothsayer.
I don't know, maybe soothe the chakra when he's had a stressful day. I have incense. Just not on
Do
me.
you?
Just not on me.
Oh. Well, surely you have something else you can burn.
You try to get frisky with me, lady? Come on. Alright.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Grizz, Aang, either of you guys got incense?
Don't. That's not something that I carry. Sorry.
I'm fresh out.
Alright, where can we get some incense?
I don't know. Maybe the market we were just at?
We were just there. God damn it.
Do you have any kind of? I mean, I see you're a very dirty man. Do you have any? There's a lot of foliage just about you. Were you near ferns recently or something?
I did sleep in a tree.
Oh, well, was it some kind of tree with holy powers?
Listen. I don't like it when the trees start getting holy powers. They start putting things where they don't belong.
I'm not sure what that means, but I'm sure it means something.
Consider yourself lucky, lady.
Oh, well.
I have this torch. You think this torch will count as incense?
Oh, heavens. Here. And she goes over to this chest and opens it up and rummages around. It looks like there's like a lot of random junk in there. It's not really, there's no order to any of it. And let's see. Oh, okay. So she searches, and as she is searching, she pulls out a small 10-inch by 3 or 4 inch wooden box. She slides it open, and inside are a handful of incense.
Ah, the mayor's secret stash. I knew he was in on a good time.
Well, that's
I
convenient.
I don't know.
All
Here,
right, I light the incense. And I say, Ooga Booga, come boogie. I didn't have anything for it. That's all I got. And I cast Animate Dead.
oh, my back!
You must be writhing in agony since you don't have any skin.
Oh, why does it feel like I'm on fire?
I think that's because you were on fire. Now, all right. Hello,
I was in
Mr.
such a better place. Why am I here right now?
Hello, Mr. Mayor, sir. We just have a couple questions real quick, and then we'll let you get back to being dead.
How long does it last?
10 minutes. We got 10 minutes.
Oh, is this hell?
Yeah, tell me about it. Listen, do you know how this happened? How you died? Did someone kill you?
The last thing I remember is a jolt of pain in my back. I was leaving the kitchen with a midnight snack when I felt just like pain coming from my back.
Okay, helpful.
It's the last thing
Do
I
you
remember.
have any enemies?
Don't we all?
That's not helpful. Okay.
I'm a politician after all.
All right, Grizzadang, I'm out of ideas. We got 3 questions left.
Maybe you can ask him. Who would want to hurt him?
Isn't that the same as do you have any enemies?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Real quick, did my investigation of the bookcase reveal anything that could be useful to ask him right now? I rolled a 14.
You rolled a 14.
Mm-hmm.
With a 14, you see a number of what look like yearbooks on the shelf, and they look like from whenever he was in some sort of schooling.
Not helpful at all.
But they were recently moved. That is something for sure. To know.
Someone he went to high school with. All right, so he was shot in the back and set on fire, is what I'm piecing together. Are we on the same page here?
Yes.
You didn't see his attacker.
Oh, I'm burning.
Listen, shut it, buddy. We'll get to you.
It was my lower back.
Oh, tramp stamps. Damn. What a way to go. Now,
Who was the last person you interacted with?
My daughter, when I said goodnight through the bedroom door, she was very upset with me.
why was your daughter upset with you?
Because I don't approve of her boyfriend.
Of course.
Koenig.
Koenig Bazane.
I was going to say Koenig the Barbarian, but okay.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. The
Oh,
famous barbarian.
You know the tinkering fool
Yes.
thinks he can win my daughter's heart. Be worthy of her.
That's not very corpse-like of you.
You have one question.
We got one question left, guys. Got to make it a good one.
Or wait 10 days.
What's your favorite color?
No! God. Is it black? Because he's mostly black now.
I
Mauve.
hope it is. For his
Interesting
sake.
choice. All right.
It was Mo.
And his soul leaves his body.
Good use of questions, boys.
Terrible as usual.
We got some leads. Plus, we know a little bit more about the mayor, and that makes him more human.
You have a location, and you could keep inspecting this body to see what he was talking about on his back.
Yeah,
He said it was in the
I'm
kitchen.
going to roll him over.
Yeah, I want to roll him over and check his tramp stamp.
Okay. You roll him over, and his body on his back is just as burned as it was on his front. But you can. How into this
I'm
inspection
going
are you
balls
being? Are
deep.
you like
I'm like,
okay?
both hands.
Hugh rolled him over and is going balls deep.
It's true.
You start like prodding around at his lower back, and you can
Lower.
see, and you can see.
Ah, I slipped.
Oh no!
Nearly,
It's very
Nearly-
understandable.
nearly-
given
nearly
the
fell in
situation.
there.
You slipped, and your face gets
Did he just
Rubbed.
motorboat the mayor's butt?
right on his back, and it's charred and kind of sticky.
Yeah, I got it in my mouth.
But in the meantime, while you were doing that, you had set your hand down completely on the back of this mare, pulled, and as a large piece of the mare slides off, you see what looks like a 1.5-inch puncture wound in a straight line.
Does it look like a
Like a-
blade wound, or like he was shot, or like an arrow
It looks like a blade wound.
Ooh. Okay.
stabbed in the back? Okay.
Can I pick my finger in the wound? Is there anything in there?
You feel around and you don't feel anything.
I look.
You
Hmm.
feel
I look at Grizz and I say, "First time."
You gotta check it. You gotta check it first.
What angle is the wound at? Like what direction?
Into him.
Yeah. So it's already.
It's coming up. Was it going straight in, down a little bit?
So if you were looking at his back as like a straight up and down surface, it was like it came in at a 45-degree angle.
So going
going
down toward
downward.
his hip.
So lower back headed down, almost like it was someone, like just putting it at waist level and just like pushing it into him.
Yeah, but still kind of going at a downward angle a little bit.
So this wouldn't have been the kill. What actually killed him?
Yeah, I could have.
I mean, it could have. Would have taken 15
Ah.
minutes, but yeah.
And then someone set him on fire.
No, I mean, it's like right in the middle of his back.
Lower back.
Yeah, but like along his spine kind of thing, or like is it more like into like on the side, so that way it's like kind of more organ kind of thing.
I don't think it matters.
Well,
It does not matter to the level of. This is not CSI.
Hmm.
It's just off center from the spine.
I still don't think that would have been the kill shot,
Hmm.
unless there was like poison or something. But
All right.
do we have a way to check for poison?
You tell me. Anybody?
I'm
have
gonna
a
go
poisonous
rifling through
kit?
his drawers. I'm gonna start looking around the outside of the room here. What's this wine cabinet?
What was the
These wine
second
bottles.
location we got from the mayor?
Wait, what was
You
that?
said we had a location. What was the second?
The location. He said the last thing he remembers was leaving about to be leaving the kitchen
Ah, yes. I'm gonna go.
from getting a midnight snack and was stabbed.
I'm going to check the kitchen
Right now,
right now.
you don't want to wait for the rest of the group.
Is the kitchen far away?
Yeah,
How big is this dude's house?
you're on the second floor of the new addition.
Fucking rich. Eat the rich, I say. I'll wander off. I won't wait for the group.
Okay.
I'll wander slowly though.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for. By that, what I mean is I'm gonna look for things to steal.
I know what that means.
All right.
Can I look in this this cabinet over here with all the wine bottles and see this?
Yeah, you surely can.
I'm gonna investigate that, or just like I want to take a look.
Yeah, so with your 20 that you had rolled before, you deduce that the wine rack is full, but there's a smaller, maybe it's a wine bottle, maybe it's something else, also on the table there, or the bench shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it, and there's a little label at the top, and on the label it says
From
From
J,
J.
like the letter J.
Yeah.
Mm. Can I like smell inside the bottle, see if I know what it is?
Sure. It smells like Romeo D100.
I thought I thought you were saying that was something. A 7.
Where is the? Okay. Smells like violets in
Hmm.
snow. It's an aromatic, flowery scent almost like a sweet meat.
Okay. Anything else on this table?
Nothing else of interest. Just a rich guy's bottles of wine on a rack for his personal consumption in bed.
All right.
I'll
And
take one of those on the way out.
how about this chest up here? Can
In
I
that
see?
chest, it's
Yep.
locked.
Well, I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Are you trying to do it just like out in the open, or are you trying to be sneaky?
I think I'm just gonna do it out in the open. I mean, we're here to investigate a murder, so I need to go through the room. So I'm gonna just pick it out. I'm gonna tell who is this? Who's with us? Sharoon?
No, it's
Mira.
Oh no, sorry, Mira.
Sharoom, the hegemon?
No, Sharoon, daughter of the mayor.
No, with you is Mira Monwin, the
Okay.
gift junior
Okay.
advisor.
Hey, right. Hey, Mira, I'm gonna, we're investigating here. I'm going to open this chest and see if there's any clues in here as well.
You think he would have left something in the chest?
Listen, the personal effects of this man are relevant to the case. If he has a journal in here or some other kind of form of communication where his life is being threatened that we don't know about, I think it's important that we see it.
Oh, I don't know if it's a good idea, but
Mira. Listen, it will remain undisturbed. I'm not going to remove anything from it, besides investigating it. I need to see what's in here. When we're done, I will relock it and we will leave this room, and all the effects that are in it will remain in it. But I think it's important, to honor the memory of your mayor and do our due diligence here. And I think that leaving just chests, leaving them locked in rooms is not good police work.
Justice.
Indeed.
I guess. That you know what, that sounds fine. Just do it. I don't have a key though.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock the chest. All right, let's pick this thing.
Mr. Pickin' Locks.
That's gonna be a
Wow.
28.
You
The whole thing falls apart.
yeah, right.
The sides fall off.
I was gonna say something along the lines of you take your hand and caress the side of the lock and whisper something in Infernal, and it just opens. You've
Nice.
They call me the Master Key.
oh no.
I hear him whisper it. I'm like, is that what you tell every lock?
Oh no. And it's open. It actually pops open as the lock falls to the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna look inside and see what there is.
There's an aged bottle of whiskey. There is 65 gold pieces. There is a bag of starlight dust, a large bag, mind you. Actually, like a very large bag, way more than you saw what was for sale in the town market earlier. And other than that, there's a couple drawings. It looks like a child did it, and there's a couple loose pages of letters that the mayor has received throughout the past. Some of them look pretty old, like 10 years. A couple with that same handwriting that you saw on the potion bottle that discuss spending time on the surface, selling things to visitors, and also time underground tending to the farm. And it's again signed J at the bottom.
So I'm assuming, just so the party's clear, that must be Jaff or Jenrick. Jerenk.
Do we know what the mayor's wife's
The
name was?
husband's name was Jaff, Japh,
Oh, right.
and the
PH,
wife's name was Jerenk,
Oh, okay.
Jarenck.
No, I meant.
Oh, the mayor is a widower.
Well, I think
Well, but do we still know what her name was or anything about her? Because could some of this stuff have been from her, and he's just been holding on to it?
as you go through like a second letter from this J character, you kind of get the idea that this was sort of a hush hush.
Yeah, I'm starting to. Things are starting to form in my mind. All right.
I'm missing you from a distance, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Going on.
I'm going to close the. I'm gonna close the chest and relock it, but I'm gonna pocket the stardust.
Are you just taking it? Or are you like?
Oh, I'm gonna slide. I'm trying to steal it. Sneaky
Let's
style.
roll a sleight of hand for
All
me.
right.
And then
23.
So what would I do to contest?
Would it be
that? You beat me.
a perception?
Yeah, basically yeah, you pocket that stuff.
Okay.
I don't know where you're gonna put it, but it's in a pocket.
Yep. Okay.
Where are you just putting it on like your side hip?
Yeah, I'll probably
Visible,
put
or-
it. Yeah. Well, no, I'd like it not to be visible.
No.
I'd probably try to stick it in my bag of holding because I keep that on my on my hip.
Yeah, with that sleight of hand check, you managed to just flip open the flap of your bag of holding and just go bloop,
Okay,
and it's gone.
I'm gonna close the the thing, make sure that it's locked, and I'm gonna get up and I think we know who we need to go talk to, follow up on this.
What are me and Scarl doing?
As you slowly are heading towards the kitchen.
Yeah, do I find any good shit? Can I place Scarl down to start, cover more ground quicker?
I don't know if quicker is the right adjective you want to use there, but you can, yes. And as you are leaving the main bedroom, you kind of hear, that's when you hear Gris kind of going through that second chest. And as you're walking through, did you want to check which of the 3 doors here? There's 2 doors on your right and 1 on your left. Which one would you like to check first?
Can I check the first one on the right?
You sure as heck can, sir. You open this room, and it seems pretty bland. There's a armoire in the corner, and a bed. Looks like it might be like a guest room.
All right, Scarl, check under the bed, and I'm gonna start going through this armoire.
You open it up, and there's a lot of coat hangers. There is a very old-looking fur jacket, and for a noble woman, but it's like super old and kind of ratty, moth-eaten a little bit. But it's like a nice fur jacket, I guess. And then there's nothing under the bed.
All right, I'm gonna check the next room.
The next room on the right.
Yeah.
You open this door, and as soon as you get the door open, you see a large puddle of wine on the floor. A different bottle, if you were paying attention to what was going on in the master bedroom. That was like a blue potion bottle. This is a regular old green glass wine bottle with wine all over the floor. And then you see a very similar armoire and a very similar bed.
Scarl, check the bed. I'll check the armoire.
All right, roll a d20 for me.
It's taking
how's it
time to
roll?
roll it for me lately.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's rolling the dice. Rolling the dice.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Worse than 2. Worse than 1. I get to re-roll ones. I got a 2.
Yeah, you did get it too.
Do I add anything to it?
No. You found an ivory statuette and a finely wrought small gold bracelet.
Oh, both into my bag of holding.
They're both worth about 50 gold. Each.
Sweet.
Each.
Sick.
And that was all that was in that armoire. You're going to ignore the wine?
I'll do a investigation check on the wine.
All right. What would you like to investigate specifically about the wine? Do you want to...
I'm going to bend down and I'm going to put 2 fingers in it, and then I'm going to bring it up into my lips and I'm going to taste it and get, just see, man. Just see.
You put your fingers to your mouth, and I don't know what you mean by see. Like, are you detecting magic? Like, what are you doing?
Nah, man, like I'm gonna look off into the distance and like my eyes are gonna get real squinty and I'll be like, aha, I know who did it.
Okay. Hey everybody, 2TM Zektown here, and I would just like to give a quick shout out to the following podcasts that we think you should also check out. Homebrew Queens, Nothing But Dice, Ironbound Chest, Tale of the Manticore, Waffles Maple Syrup, Throne of Dice, Descent into the Void, and Called Shots Entertainment. Thanks for listening. Let's get back to it. So as you put your fingers to your lips to taste the wine, you get that it's a nice Merlot, and it's very dry. So you kind of like shudder a little bit at the fact that the tart, dry wine made you pucker a little bit. And
Also, I know that the time is 5:45 p.m. by tasting the wine.
yes. You do know that it is. I guess it could be about that. It's not. It's definitely not that time. You guys didn't spend that much time shopping. It would be 5:45 if you were somewhere else, but it is not.
I see.
It's clearly like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like it's pretty early afternoon.
That's not what the sun says.
There is no sun. You are underground.
That's what a DM would say.
I am giving you the setting.
All right, anything else I get from this wine other than it's a Merlot?
You notice that it has a label with a blue stripe on the top of the label and says, you can kind of read out a couple of the letters that spells out GAL on it, so maybe it's from Gallus. But other than that, you're not seeing anything of importance at the moment.
Okay.
Hey, Ang. Hey, so I was looking through that trunk over here, and I think we need to pay a visit to Jarek. I think that's where our investigation needs to continue. I have a feeling Jarek and the mayor may have been carrying on some kind of long-term association, and I think that might give Jaff a reason to be a little upset.
Yeah, sounds like something we should probably
Hey
look
Mira,
into then.
what can you tell
Yes?
What can you tell us about the relationship between the Green Thumb owners and our mayor here?
Oh, well, like I told you before, they were kind of upset with him for giving away the food.
Of course. I mean beyond just, recent events. Can you tell me, in your memory of, say, the last, few years, what it's been like? Has it been, contentious? Are they good friends? What can you tell me about them?
Well, I mean, I could tell you that from what I know, the mayor always brings the green thumbs up whenever any kind of problems in the market or sale come up. He's always saying that Jaff is going to run that business onto the ground, literally, that they're farming. But other than that, I know that back in the day, Cornelius, the mayor here, was engaged to Jarek.
Interesting. And
I mean, honestly, it's pretty obvious to everyone, and I think that is even why that they were here last night for the dinner. I mean, obviously the mayor is trying to say thank you for providing all of the food, but it's fairly obvious to everyone that he still has a thing for Jarek.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Why, did you find something in there?
Well, you know, I can't say exactly where I think this is going, but let's just say I have a few leads I want to move on, and I just want to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into.
Oh, sure. That sounds like a pretty great idea.
Where can we find the well, I assume their last name is Green Thumb. Where can we find the Green Thumbs?
Everyone is still here, remember?
Nope. Okay.
We didn't let anyone leave because we can't let this scandal get out to the public.
Of course. It's been a long
So
few months. I appreciate it.
So you're saying we have to kill all the witnesses?
No, heavens no, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, all right.
You're not even in the room.
I'm shouting down the hall.
You're shouting down the hall. Aang, was there anything you wanted to ask before I switch back to Hugh really quick?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Hugh, did you want to check the other room on the left side of the hallway?
Yeah, we'll make it lucky 3.
Oh baby, oh baby. You open this door and it looks like it might be the mayor's daughter's room.
Nice. I'm gonna start looking for valuables.
Oh goodness.
And I guess clues while I'm at it.
Valuable clues.
Okay.
Yeah, especially valuable clues, but not like too good of a clue because I don't want to feel bad keeping it instead of telling the group.
Okay.
What's that on the bed?
I don't know, Aiden. You wouldn't know either.
I'm gonna come check out the bed.
You see that there is a strange device on the bed, something you've never really seen before, but it kind of looks
like a pipe bomb.
kind of does look like a pipe bomb. It has a little pressure gauge on the top of it. It has a chain coming off the side.
It looks a lot like a pipe bomb.
And it looks like it's a brass tube of some sort. It was just kind of laying on the bed. It wasn't very big. It was only 3 or 4 inches long and very curious. You've never seen anything like it, and you probably...
What happens if I put it in the bag of holding and it explodes?
I don't know, because I don't know if it'll explode.
Okay.
But you can hold on to it if you want.
I'm going to drop that in my bag of holding.
All right.
Scar, I'll check under the bed.
You can list that as strange device.
Okay.
And also, before you put it in the bag of holding, you noticed that it had a little bit of a fair amount of weight to it, as if there was something inside of it, giving it extra weight besides the brass kind of weight that you would expect.
All right. I'm going to take a look at that in a bit. First, I'm going to ransack the room, though.
Gonna ransack it?
Yeah.
How are you doing such ransacking? Are you just checking everything?
Is Scarl checking under the bed?
Scarl is making his way from the first bedroom and entering the third bedroom, headed straight for that bed.
Excellent. Keep up the work, Scarl. I'm gonna check all these drawers in this little vanity over here.
Okay. In most of the drawers, you see a lot of perfume. There's different things of makeup, and it looks like there may be some brushes and some sort of spiky curler tubes in there in one of the drawers. Nothing really of any major value, but unless you consider some wonderful perfume of incredible value.
I spritz some on myself.
Interesting take. Okay.
I wanna smell nice for what's her name? What's the little gnome that's captured Hughes?
Oh, your little gnome friend.
Yeah, little firecracker.
Rita.
Yeah, Rita. I'll spritz some on myself, and then I'll take it. I'll also take it.
Okay.
It's mine now.
Anything else? You want to check the other one too? I'm betting.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you check that one, and it's just a bunch of clothes, and the top drawer that you can kind of reach on your tiptoes is locked.
Can I force the lock?
How would you like to do that?
I'm gonna bring Scarl over, and I'm gonna take the tip of Scarl's tail and put it in the lock to pick it.
I guess roll a sleight of hand check.
Excellent.
at disadvantage.
Nice. Excellent.
Uh, 18
No, come on now.
or 4. All right. I use Scarlet's tail. 4.
What's your modifier for sleight of hand?
It is
Should be under dexterity, I believe.
It's irrelevant is what it is.
Oh no, my sleight of hand is +5,
Oh,
so
wow.
I got a 9.
I wanted to give him the chance. It doesn't open.
All right, and I start. Nabbit, damn it! And I'm gonna take some of my black powder from my blunderbuss, and I'm gonna pour that in the lock.
Jesus.
You're gonna just pour some black powder in the lock.
Yep. And then I'm gonna take my lighter and hold it up, get a little pop.
You have a lighter?
Wait, yeah, where'd you get a lighter from?
How else am I firing my
A
blunderbuss?
flintlock.
A flintlock, yeah.
What do you think you hold a lighter up to? It's not a bong, Jerry.
That's how I pictured you firing it.
He's just got his mouth on one end and lighting it.
Every time he shoots, there's a little bubbling sound.
God. that would explain a lot of things.
So much silverware.
Wow.
Apparently, I'm the only one, though.
I just can't imagine like turn of the century warfare where everyone's trying to fire their rifles with lighters.
Gets flicked by
It's
Greg
hard, yeah,
so much
it's hard
in the
to,
meeting.
it's hard to aim a gun with one hand, rifle with one hand.
It's like, get ready, man.
Oh man.
Just wait. Just wait, man.
Hold it.
All right, I take some scraps of flint. I take some scraps of flint from my flint box and I spark it next to the lock.
Man, you're not even giving yourself a fuse. That thing's gonna blow up on your
Yeah.
hand.
It's not a ton. It's how much black powder can fit into the
I mean,
size
you
of a
basically just
lock?
made a grenade, Jerry. Like it's
It's not a grenade. It's a couple grains
yeah,
of black
inside
powder. Like,
inside
how
a metal
big is this
casing. That is
lock?
literally what a grenade is. It's
It's
actually
a-
exactly
yeah,
what
it's
a
a-
grenade is.
It's a pea-sized grenade.
It's a lock.
All right. I go
No,
over
I don't
to
think
the
you
bed.
can amend what you're doing.
I go over the bed and I break off one of the bed legs. I take one of the sheets. I tear the sheet into strips and I wrap it around the bed. I take some oil from the candle that's sitting on the bed stand instead of using that. I could have used that from the beginning, but I'm too far into this, so I have to keep going. And I take my little torch that I've made. Oh, also I had a torch in my bag of holding. I keep meaning to use that, but I've made a new one, so I'm gonna take my torch and I'm gonna light it and I'm gonna hold that up to the lock. There. Are you happy, Grizz?
What I
Are you
wanted
happy?
was for it to be a concussive blast that sends shrapnel in your face, but
Now when the mayor's daughter asks, I'm gonna say Grizz ruined your room.
Yeah, that happens. Pops right open.
Awesome. Let's see what's in there.
It's a Hello Kitty
Roll it.
backpack,
Roll
I hope it's in
a
her
Lisa
diary.
Frank folder.
Roll a D100.
84.
You find 84 bees, and they're now very angry.
No.
Oh no! Oh, this is a shitty table. I'm changing that table. That was bullshit. I just want to give you guys cool shit. I'm sorry. I was like, this table's getting old. Let me find a new one. And I was like, I don't like that one. You rolled an 86?
84.
84? That just doesn't even make sense. You did it, though. I'm going to give it to you. Somehow.
Oh boy.
And let me double check. I'm trying to get the stats on it right now. Why is this not loading? It's bullshit.
Bullshit.
You found a mind blade.
Ooh.
A mind blade.
What?
Sounds metal. What's it do?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Goodness gracious. Mind. I'm going to be pissed if this was like a homebrew item from somebody. Okay, so the Mind Blade is a +1 sword, like a short sword, that deals an extra 2d6 psychic damage to any
Okay.
target it hits.
All right, I'll file that away. 2d6
Yes.
psychic damage, you said?
It's a really crazy, it's a crazy sword. You got very lucky.
What's the base damage on it?
+1. It's a +1 sword,
+1 to strength.
short sword.
+1 to strength, or what?
Well, the +1 gets added plus if you like have a proficiency plus your strength. That would be like what you would do for an attack roll.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I roll, and then it's my strength +1, and that's the damage plus 2d6 psychic.
Yeah, and as a cleric, I think you should have proficiency with martial weapons, right?
Yeah, but I never use them.
Well, that would be one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You do need to attune to it.
I'll start attuning to it real nice.
You're having trouble attuning to it though. Let me send you the link for this item.
Listen, it's gonna love me one way or another.
Okay, all right. You may have just signed your own wish. But yeah, that's pretty much all you find. Scarl is now underneath the bed, scared of the explosion that just went down. And at this point, I think the rest of the group joins you in that room, and they just see like your face is like covered in like a soot from the explosion.
You, what the hell?
Grizz, look what you did to this room.
I just shake my. I actually haven't walked in there yet. I wanted to see what was in the backpack next to the bed.
I go, Aang, look what Grizz did to this room.
Clearly it was him, huh?
Also, I'm pretty sure the mayor's daughter is evil.
What makes you think that?
I found this mind blade in her goddamn cupboard. It can only belong to a mind flayer, so unless the mayor's daughter is wearing a mask that we don't know about it, or one of its thralls. So I think she's working for a mind flayer.
Maybe she just needs a little extra protection.
That's not how this works, Aang. This isn't a
Right.
28 revolver.
Mira actually sees what you have, and she's shocked that such an item is even possible in front of her face right now.
Lissy, you got some explaining
does.
to do?
She does. I am shocked. Did you get that from her room? Did you find anything else?
Yeah. Nope, this was the only thing I found.
Yeah. Nope.
I said, lying.
Oh my gosh.
Like a liar.
Can I check out this satchel that's in the bedroom? It's the last thing I want to look at.
This thing?
Yep.
Sure.
I'm gonna open it up.
You investigate the satchel. You go over the scorch mark on the carpet. None of you have commented on it, by the way, but it's pretty obvious, so I'm going to throw it out there. And you inspect this satchel. And inside of it, you see a bunch of books. One of them is also a yearbook. It is the fourth of 4 high school yearbooks of the mayor. Kind of a weird fascination with these yearbooks. Man living in the past. But
You can't.
besides,
You can't blame him. He was super cool in high school, so
he was. He was voted most likely to become the mayor. Really legit.
He was also voted most likely to be found in a charred state in the
Yeah,
remnants
that
of
one was
fire.
oddly specific, so the yearbook took that one out that year.
Yep,
but
yep.
he did get that.
That's a weird superlative. It's kind of fucked up, actually.
People talked about it. It was the thing to talk about junior year. I'm just saying.
Ooh, spooky that it came true.
Foreshadowing.
Hey, Mira, does anyone at the party know what happened to the mayor?
Yes, they were all informed this morning. That's why I gathered them all together.
They know that he's dead. Do they know how he died?
Oh no, I haven't said that yet.
Great.
That'll work for our cross-examination.
Could you send up the green thumbs, please?
You want me to bring them?
No, I want
here?
them. I don't want them in the mayor's room. I want them. Is there another room in this place that we can maybe talk to people?
Oh yes, of course.
Great. I'd like a private room where we can have the green thumbs sit down with us.
I think we can arrange that.
Great.
And you follow me, and you all leave the upstairs new edition and head down the spiral staircase to the first floor. And from whenever you came in the building, you do remember the entryway with the two spiral staircases and coming down the hallway to the staircase where the that would lead to the addition upstairs where the mayor's bedroom was. And that's what you see in front of you. You kind of see this large 20-foot wide hallway, and it kind of branches off into two different 5-foot hallways, and you see a door in front of you and behind you. Or if you were kind of looking cardinal directions, east and west of where you're currently standing at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
There's actually a third one too, right in front of you, and then on the left, and then there's another one like 20 feet down the hallway on the left as well.
All right, Mira, would you mind sending it? Actually, maybe. Do you guys think we should go right to the Green Thumbs, or should we slow roll it and maybe talk to a few others before?
I'd bring in the daughter.
Yeah, Sharoon. All right. Can we go? Can you send us Sharoon? We're gonna take up. We're gonna sit down in the sitting room over here, and we'll be able to speak to this young woman alone.
Oh, which sitting room?
The one right over here. I point to the sitting room.
Can you see it?
No.
Where?
I'm creating a tapestry of words.
Oh. I was like, what sitting room do you speak of? I don't know what you're talking about. How about this room over here? Mira says as she opens the door to this study.
Lovely. I think it's the perfect place. Please send her in.
Got that right. That's the study, right? Yeah, right? Yeah.
Looks pretty studious to me.
Yeah.
Cool. And so you guys are hanging out in the study. Hugh, are you joining the group?
Have I not checked out the kitchen yet?
Oh, did you want to go to the kitchen?
Yeah, I want to go to the kitchen.
Yeah, that's
all
perfect. Right. Hugh, go look for clues and pastries.
It's like me and Scarlet, Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I figured it out.
Just firing up that blunderbuss, huh?
I'm definitely Velma for sure.
Come on. Like, man, Scarl, you gotta hurry up under these beds, man.
And does that make you Daphne?
I don't know.
You might be.
Yeah, he's definitely a Fred. He's
pretty.
I think I'm more Fred.
Yeah, he's definitely a Fred.
Does that mean Romulus is
Yeah, in a weird situation, the dog is not the dog character.
Easy.
Oh shit.
Not far off, but easy.
That makes Romulus and
All right.
Daphne. You two were made for each other. So Hugh, as you see Mira kind of walking down the hallway, she says to follow her as she'll take you over to the
Daughter
kitchen on her
first.
way to getting the Green Thumbs.
Yeah.
And oh, you want the daughter first?
We're gonna get Sharoon or Sherun.
CH, but same idea.
CHERUN. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm writing all this down. I'm keeping a Google Doc now of all my notes because my notebook's not working for me. It's too messy. All right, Sharoon.
So, Hugh, you actually see this whole big area as you are being brought over to the kitchen.
Why is there a grand piano?
That's not the kitchen. I said as you're going to the kitchen, you see like this great, this large
okay.
area.
All right.
And this is the kitchen.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, first, I'm going to beeline to the sofa right here because I noticed there's something on the seat cushion.
There is something on the seat cushion. There is a hand sickle.
A hand sickle.
Like hooked blade.
In the mayor's fancy mansion living room with a grand piano, just a hand sickle. This seems like a clue.
Yeah, I don't know which one of the party guests would have access to farming equipment such as that.
I'm gonna take it and get all my fingerprints all over it and drop it in my bag of holding.
All right, you got
Perfect.
it.
Love to see it.
And then as you get back over to the kitchen, you open the door and you do see blood on the floor, and you also see scorch marks on the floor right in front of the door. And as your attention is drawn away from that, you look up to look around the rest of the kitchen, and in the corner by the stove, you see the cook dead on the floor.
Oh,
A
shit.
knife sticking out of its back.
Well, it sucks to be that guy. I casually step over his body and I start looking around
For pastries?
for pastries.
You're not going to investigate for death. You're going to investigate for pastries.
Yeah, can I roll for pastries?
Yeah, roll me a pastry check, please.
I got an 8 plus. Can I add? Can I add something here?
What would your investigation be?
My investigation, 3. So I
Yeah.
got an 11.
Guess you get an old-fashioned cake.
I found a cake. All right, I'm down with that. I can fuck with cake.
Like an old-fashioned cake-style donut. Unglazed, no sugar. It's very basic. But it's a donut. It is a donut,
Man,
technically.
I don't even want it anymore. I give it to Scarl. Scarl eats it all.
Scarl does. Scarl gobbles that donut down.
I shake my head and I'm like, Scarl, you know you're a diabetic.
Oh my god. So, anything else you want to check out in the kitchen?
I've seen
Like-
everything I've come to see.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna go to the sitting room?
I'm gonna check the cook. Gonna check the cook. His pockets for any money.
Okay, so as you approach this halfling cook, or actually, it was a gnome. This gnome cook, you notice that the knife wound is directly in the heart of the back area, also stabbed in the back.
Got a backstabber in our midst.
But you notice that there's 6 or 7 stab wounds, and while you're trying to rifle around looking for pocket change, you notice that 2 of them are on the back and 3 of them are on the front.
So there was a struggle here. This gnome got fucked up.
And roll me a d12, because who ever does that?
I got a 3. 3.
You found 30 gold pieces in their pocket.
Fuck yes. I robbed this sucker blind.
Yes, you do, because they cannot see anything.
Because
they're
they're dead.
I'm okay with that.
All right, and as you are doing this investigating, Mira comes back with the woman in question, and she sits down next to you, Chris, on a green couch, and says, "Well, hello, my name is Sharon.
Hi, Sharoon. Please take a seat.
Can I ask what this is all about?"
Well,
I come
my
bursting in from the kitchen.
no, you don't come bursting in.
Where am I? Where's this all going? It's right down this hallway.
Sharoon, my name is Grizz. This is my associate Hang. We are pleased to meet you. We wish you could be under better circumstances.
Aha! The harlot, the hussy, the murderer.
Hugh is back with everybody at this point.
I whisper to Aang. I'm being bad cop.
You'll keep your mouth shut, or I will shut it for you.
Listen, you hussy. I know what you've been up to. I know who you've been.
I punch you in the
How
face.
dare you speak to me like this?
I punch you in the face.
I would like to dodge it. I'm gonna roll a d20.
Roll an attack first.
Okay.
What's your plus on a punch on an unarmed strike? Plus 6, we'll say.
What would you say +6?
Yeah, why not?
So 19.
Probably have
19.
proficiency with it. Yeah, 19.
19.
All right, roll a dex save for me there, Hugh. I know you're pretty dexterous, actually.
I am. If my dice would ever roll.
I have had no problems rolling dice.
They're just slow. Ah.
Hell yeah. What my dexterity it is? My dexterity
Yeah.
save. +5.
So 19 versus 18.
Yep.
Not today.
Not today.
No, that means you're gonna
Okay.
get hit. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Long as you know. Okay. I was like, is he confused?
No, I know.
All
I
right.
know what's gonna happen.
Roll a d6 and then add 3.
5.
Yep, that deals 5 damage to Hugh, and he is shocked. Shocked.
Shut.
What? What?
You shut your mouth, you. Sit down.
I'm just like sitting on the opposite couch, just like watching this all happen.
I turn to Mira, to Sharoon rather, and I say, I'm very sorry for my other associate here. He's quite upset. He's not used to this kind of.
Well, thank you for your decency, sir.
Of course, miss. He doesn't know how to carry himself in the presence of a lady. Now,
Indeed.
obviously, we are here under unfortunate circumstances, and well, I'd just like to hear about your experiences in the last 24 hours, and perhaps you can assist us in finding the perpetrator of this crime, or perpetrators, as it may be.
What is there to know? We had a dinner party. My father insulted me. I left and went upstairs to my bedroom where my boyfriend had been waiting.
He insulted you. Could you expand on that for us? I'm so sorry to make you relive this tragedy, but the more we know, the better.
He kept going on and on about how Koenig is not worth my time, and how he's no good for me, and that there's some halfling that could measure up. He just has a problem with gnomes, and he just doesn't understand what we have.
I understand. I put my hand in my heart and I say, I was much like you when I was younger. I was in a much similar position, and I understand the heart wants what the heart wants, and
He's lying.
the feelings of our elders be damned.
And it even goes beyond that. He took this petty disdain for my boyfriend and had him arrested and had stolen starlight dust planted on him. It was a huge bag. No one sells any kind of starlight dust like that.
Wow, that's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and be like, please, are there any other details you can tell us about this?
Well, it happened a few weeks ago. Koenig was coming back down for the night, and all of a sudden, the Dragonborn Guard were all over him. And they pulled a giant bag of starlight dust and said it was stolen.
Unbelievable.
He had no idea where it even came from.
Huh. The corrupt police, huh?
Honestly, I don't think it was the police. I think it was my father just telling them to do him a favor of some sort. How can you say no to the mayor after all?
Of course. No, of course. Well, is there anything else you can tell us?
Well, the last thing he did and said to me was good night through the door. I have to admit I wasn't exactly...
I'm so sorry. I'm
willing
so
to
sorry,
forgive
Sharoon.
him.
Was your boyfriend with you the entire
No.
evening?
My father didn't know that he was here, and he didn't come to dinner,
Of
but
course.
he was up in my bedroom the whole time.
Okay. And was he with you the entire evening? Did he stay the night?
Yes, he's out in the courtyard with everyone else.
Okay. All right. Well, Sharoon, we appreciate you being so honest with us. I'd like
Of
you to
course.
return with the others if you may, and please, keep things light and don't engage anyone too much. We're trying to we're really trying to do this investigation right, and the less others know, the better. You know how that works.
I don't trust any of them.
As well, you should.
Well, that makes you very smart then.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you. And she gets up and walks out the door.
Well, Aang, this just got a little more interesting.
What do you think
Well,
could
My
be going on here?
my instincts tell me that the green thumbs are still of interest. Of course, Konik certainly has some kind of motive here. If the mayor was constantly obfuscating his path to his daughter and, had him arrested, for God's sakes. I mean, that's not a slight many would drop.
The daughter's playing you for a fool.
That's certainly possible, Hugh. That's certainly possible.
She works for the Mind Flayers. You hear me?
Of course. Yes, the Mind Flayers, of course.
They totally exist.
Maybe she doesn't, and her boyfriend does. If her boyfriend was in her room the whole time, short sword could very well be his.
It was very surprising to pull out of a drawer like that. I was very surprised myself.
But she is the daughter of a political figure. These things are traded from house to house. If a dignitary from another city or country would visit, perhaps there's an exchange of gifts, and you never know. There could be a story behind that blade, and maybe it's certainly possible that there's a reasonable explanation. I don't. My gut tells me Sharoon is not the person I suspect. I'm not worried as much about her, but I do think that we have some more people to speak to in this home tonight.
I think we need to either talk to Konek or bring in the Green Thumbs.
I think the Green Thumbs are the people I want to speak to last. To be quite honest, Konek I think would be a great person to speak to as well.
Yeah. Also, speak to him now so they can collaborate stories.
Of course, Mira, bring in Konek for us.
Okay.
With that, I have to depart.
I told you to shut up, Hugh. Just sit in that chair and be quiet.
And Mira comes back, and with her enters a short gnome, even shorter than you, Hugh.
Okay.
And he introduces himself as Konek. Hi.
Hi, Konek.
And that's where we're going to leave off.
All right, you got to remember that voice, Zach.
Bye!
Thanks for listening to the Natural Ones podcast. You can find us on Twitter at the Nat Ones Cast or on Facebook, facebook.com/the Nat Ones Cast. You can email us, thenatonescast@gmail.com, or find us individually. You can find Aiden at Alakaya-A58. You can find Zeki at Zektown, Jerry at JMEB3RD, or myself at Pat Uglo. Thanks for listening, and is that another natural one?